Hello friends, I am Champion Mahipal. Today we are going to learn about loop control statements. Loop control statements are the statements which are used for performing loop operations. The loop operations are performed until the given condition in the loop will remain true. Once the condition becomes false, the control comes out of the loop. There are three types of loop control statement in C language. First one is for loop, second one is while, and third one is do while. We will learn all about these in our future lectures. Today I am just giving the short introduction of all. In for loop, we need three things. First, initialization, second, condition, and third, increment and decrement. And here we give the statement what we need to perform if condition is true. First, it will initialize the value. This will done only once. Condition is checked every time. Increment and decrement is done after the loop is executed. Okay. In while, first we need to do initialization, then here we give condition, here statement, and in this block we need to also give increment and decrement. Do while. In do while it is same like while, but the important thing in do while is that it will surely execute for single time. It will surely execute single time. After executing one time, it will check the condition, and if the condition becomes false, it will not execute second time. Today we are going to learn about for loops. The syntax for for loop is, first we need to write for keyword, then the bracket starts, then first we give initialization, then semicolon, then condition, then again semicolon, then increment and decrement. Then the statements are given within these braces. This is the syntax for for. Here I am explaining you the example for implementing for loop. Here I have initialized I is equal to 0. It will only execute single time when the loop starts. Then it will check the condition I less than 10. If condition is true, then it will go inside these braces and then execute these statements. I is less than 10, the value of I is 0 and I is less than 10, it will print I is equal to 0. Then it will go here, increment or decrement value. It will increase the value by 1. Now value of I is 1. It will check. Now it will check condition. Is I less than 10? The value of I is 1. 1 is less than 10. Yes. 1 is less than 10. Then it will print 1. Then it will again go here. The value of I becomes 2. It will check this and then print this. And the loop repeats and repeats again and again. When the value becomes 10, it will check, is 10 less than 10? 10 is not less than 10. Then it will come out of the loop. This is the process of for loop. Now let us compile this and execute. Here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is all about for loops. Today we are going to learn about while statements in C language. The syntax for while statement is, first we need to initialize, then while keyword is written, then condition is given in the brackets, then the statements and increment or decrement of value is given within the curly braces. Here is the example for while statement. Here I have initialized I is equal to 0. Condition is the loop will continue till value of I is less than 10. It will print the value of I and then increment it by 1. Compiling this and then executing this. Here 0 to 9 is shown. Today we are going to learn about do while statements. The syntax for this is, first we need to initialize the value, then do keyword is written, and statements and increment and decrement of value is written within these curly braces, and at last while with condition in the brackets are given, and at last this semicolon is used. This is must. Most of the students mistake this semicolon. Here the example for implementing this: I is equal to 0, then print, then increment and decrement, and at last while with the condition. Compiling this, here 0 to 9. One most important thing is that there is a little difference between the do and do while. Do statement will surely execute one time, but it is not necessary that while will surely execute single time. In the first time it will not check any condition, it will just execute its statement, and after the first loop it will check the condition. But in while, first it will check the condition, then it will execute the statement. So in do while statement, the statements are surely executed single time. It may be more than one time. Thank you very much.